On today's episode of I Grew Up in an Actual Dictatorship, so you know you're not in one, I want to give you a clear example of how in socialism, free is never really free. This is the story of my mother. After graduating with one of Cuba's most prestigious careers, accounting, my mother was finally ready to start working and very excited to do so. After all, I've already explained to you guys how hard it is to get accepted into one of these schools. But her excitement was cut short because she found out that every person in Cuba, after they graduate, for the first 2 years, they only make half of the salary intended for them. In 1987, that was $10 a month, so my mom was now making for the first 2 years $5 a month for running accounting in Cuba's only international airport, Jose Marti. Because in Cuba, a communist/socialist country, the free healthcare and the free schools are paid by a salary earned by you, but not paid by the government. Or don't you agree with me that a heart surgeon in Cuba wouldn't have a much better lifestyle if he was paid what he is due instead of $20 a month? Any day, any Cuban would trade a capitalist system where they get paid what they're worth for a socialist system that provides the same horrible services to everyone, regardless of the status and how much they have worked for the well-being of the country. After 2 years working for $5 a month, my mother finally decided she has had enough. So she made a changing career that won't make any sense to you, but to any Cuban will make perfectly sense. She got a job, ironing clothing and babysitting a child for one of the American ambassadors in Cuba. For 2 days a week, she was paid $10 per day for a whole day of doing this. For the remaining of the week, which is 3 days, she got a job with one of the Italian functionaries where she was cleaning his house and washing his dishes for $15 a day. By doing these types of jobs that require no schooling and no degree, my mom was earning $145 a month, 7 months worth of salary of a patriotic surgeon. Because in socialism, the king and the pawn, at the end of the game, both go inside the same box, meaning a doctor and a street sweeper could be neighbors, meaning a doctor and a sanitation worker can afford precisely the same lifestyle. And where is the government? Well, they own the box. We'll never run out of example to let you know that in a socialist society, invention and innovation simply don't exist. You have no incentives to do so. If you give them the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. For this and many more reasons is why I tell you, America is not a dictatorship at all.